Good morning, Texhoma. I'm Ashley FITZWATER. Thanks for joining us for another look inside Texhoma. We are just 1 week out from Father's Day, so this morning we thought it would be a great chance to take a look at some gift ideas for Dad. We're focusing on the tech dad, the sports dad, and also the handyman. Our goal here is to help you find a gift that is sure to fall within any budget that you have planned out this Father's Day. Joining me now with a closer look at the tech dad, we're going to start off our show today with that is Jacob Martin. He is an Apple sales representative, and Miles Henderson with the Geek Squad, both Best Buy employees. So thank you both for being here today. And as you can see, they brought along a lot of examples. So all of you out there who have tech dads, dads that are into all of the gadgets and the gadgets, so to speak, this is the segment to listen up and take notes. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Jacob, if you want to start us off.
This year we've had a lot of interest in Apple products. So we brought the iPad, we brought some of the products to go with it, the Apple TV, BOSE, SOUNDLINK, some cool stuff with that. Obviously everyone's heard about the iPad. A lot of people want the iPad. So not only do we really focus around selling the iPad at Best Buy, but we also look at the products that go with it to make the iPad a better purchase. So yeah, your dad can carry it around and use it like the iPad's supposed to, but the Apple TV actually is probably the hottest selling item here in Wichita Falls because everyone has a big screen TV already. The Apple TV is only $99, so not a really expensive item to go for Dad, but he can actually take his Apple TV and using his iPad, iPhone, or something like that, and display it on his television that he has already.
Okay, now you're going to have to explain this to me a little bit. So you're talking about a TV here, and you're saying $99, and I think that's where I was like, what? So this is the Apple TV that you're talking about.
So everyone kind of gets a miscommunication, I guess, when they say Apple TV.
Sure, you're thinking the television, sure.
Right. They're thinking the big screen, you hang it on the wall, watch TVs on it. Well, the Apple TV is actually more or less like a DVD player of sorts. You need an HDMI cable to plug it up to your television you already have, but it just hooks up wirelessly with your Apple products.
Wow.
So you can take the image from your iPad, say a movie, pictures, or something like that.
Even your game, huh?
Right, games.
You're playing your games?
If you have your tech dad and he likes playing games or something like that, rather than him being over in his chair, playing that game or something, you can actually display that on his big screen, and everyone else can watch and laugh and
that's pretty cool.
And have a good time.
So that's one of the hotter things you're saying this year that people are getting. $99. So maybe in the middle budget there, it might be a little pricey for some, but what a great gift. You can use your iPad or iPhone, though, correct, for this? So if you don't have an iPad, but Dad has an iPhone.
Right, and that's another great thing as far as Apple's concerned is at Best Buy right now, the iPhone 4 on AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint is running $50. So something that's a little bit less expensive, you probably won't be able to surprise Dad, but you can get him in on it. Look, hey, this is your present for Father's Day. Get him an iPhone. I mean, that's again probably the most selling phone on the market, pretty much worldwide. And
that's a great one, the iPhone 4. Yes. So it's not the one that includes the series, so to speak, but there's still a lot of great benefits with the iPhone 4. So. Anything else that you can go ahead and share with us? Now, I see you have the iPad. Is this the first iPad that we're taking a look at here?
This one here is the new one. Figured we'd bring the biggest and best.
Sure, why not?
And, but we do have plenty of the 16 gig iPad 2 in. That's the one that runs a little cheaper. It's $399. So if you're wanting to, bundle up and get Dad a bigger present, maybe from Mom and all the kids or something like that, the iPads start out at $399. They run obviously a lot more than that, can go more expensive, but starting at $399, a really good kind of bundle gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the cool items that a lot of dads have come in and asking for is going to be this GoPro camera that we have here today. We have the Hotter Than Hell 100 coming up, so a really cool gift for Dad is the GoPro. He can strap it onto his helmet and he can watch himself as he's going on the race. He can go back and say, well, this is what I did here. And he can see the experience that he had over and over again versus just living it once.
That's pretty cool. So this basically, just that, huh? You can take it on the go, and anything you're doing, you're just videoing it from that perspective, from your perspective, basically?
We've had anyone come in from skydiving to model planes that people have put it in their cockpits and watch them fly their model planes.
Wow. So what does this run?
That runs $199. It's a little bit expensive, but I mean, it's well worth it for the experience and the quality of the picture that you get. It's a small camera, but you're getting amazing clarity in that camera on the video that you're taking.
Is it pretty easy to work too?
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't take a lot of
Basically, you slide in your memory card into the storage department, and you just hit record, and it goes from there.
That's pretty cool. What's some of the favorites that you guys have seen? Is there anything else, maybe at the store or right here, that you're also enjoying right now?
One of the things probably it's a Roku player. It's a digital streaming device. You can watch Netflix, play games on it. It's pretty popular right now. It's only $79.99. So it's something relatively cheaper for a dad who would want to maybe get a device that'd be able to stream his Netflix to his TV or play games on. So
that I'd have to also go into Bluetooth is getting bigger than ever. Used to, Bluetooth was, you have your headset on, talking to somebody on the phone. People think you're talking to them, but you're really talking to someone on your phone through the Bluetooth. Now it's actually getting a lot bigger. They've branched off into the BOSE SOUNDLINK that we have over here on the side. Is a big speaker for hooking up to any, doesn't have to be Apple, but any Bluetooth enabled device, computers that have it, phones, obviously your iPad would work as well. But also at the store we have Bluetooth headsets, not like the earpiece, but an actual like headphones. So a lot of people like working out, carrying iPods, doing something like that. Well, instead of having to carry your phone and an MP3 player or your phone and an iPod, a lot of people will now elect to run those Bluetooth stereo headsets, and they can just slide the phone in their pocket, leave the music on the phone, and actually go running, jogging, working out at the gym, and using wireless speakers rather than having a cord straight down from your ear down to your pocket.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So that one's actually getting more and more popular, I guess, just because Bluetooth has dropped in price considerably.
Yeah, and I guess if you're like outside riding a bicycle or something like that would be great, or motorcycles, that'd be a great thing too. Just kind of the last thought here to wrap it up, anything, maybe in the $25, $30, $40 range as well that you can think of that might be a great gift idea?
Even like iTunes cards, if your dad already has these kind of products like the Apple TV or the iPad, iTunes cards generally run about $25, $30. I mean, it's just a nice little gift so he can get more games, apps for his iDevices.
That's always a great thing, for Dad. So, and then that way they can pick out exactly what they want, and they already have it on there. So, lots of great tips. We appreciate you both coming in today and taking time. I know there's lots of ideas here. So now the hard part now is going to be deciding which one you want to come in there and get, huh? So, anything else? Just kind of a last thought you'd like to leave us with today?
One of the cool things, one great thing about Best Buy, none of our associates are on commission. They're all hourly based. So if you want to come in and get some more ideas that we didn't talk about here, swing by, grab a blue shirt, talk to them. They can walk you through the store. A lot of people apologize for us, or to us rather, for, well, I'm sorry I took up your time. We didn't buy today or something. We really don't care. Come in, talk to us. We'll get you taken care of. There's tons of stuff throughout the store. I'm sure we're forgetting a majority of it. But if you swing by, talk with one of them, give them, just a good description of, well, my dad does this, my dad does that, and typically we can find some ideas that are
going to match his taste.
Right, very, very well matching what he's going to be doing. Something that doesn't necessarily have to cost a lot, but be a really good gift.
Just with Geek Squad, you don't ever have to make an appointment to come and see us. Just bring in your product whenever you need to. We're always there. We're always willing to help. It's never, I don't know, it's I'll find out.
I appreciate you both again for being here, and
thank you for having us.
Again, lots of great ideas for the tech dads. So stay with us. We're actually going to take a look at some ideas for the sports dad as well. Don't go anywhere. More Inside Tech's Home after this. Welcome back to Inside Tech's Home. We are now taking a look at gift ideas for the handyman. So again, hope you're keeping that pen and pad very handy, because now we have some great ideas. Joining me now with more is Brandon Llewellyn, Assistant Manager at Sutherlands in Wichita Falls. Brandon, thank you so much for being here today. I know there's so many great things to get to, so let's jump right into it. And Father's Day, the countdown's on, a week away. What are some of the things you brought with you today?
The best deal is probably going to be the barbecue grill. It's a tabletop barbecue grill and we're going to run it for $13.99.
Wow.
And then just a handful of other barbecue grills, accessories, and power tools. We're going to run this 12-volt lithium-ion Milwaukee driver for $89.99. And right here is a wireless barbecue thermometer that's programmable for chicken, beef, poultry, and you can go inside and it'll beep and let you know when the meat or the food, whatever you're cooking, is finished.
That's pretty cool. How much is that?
That's going to be $29.99.
When are all these going to go on sale, though? You mentioned you're going to be putting these on.
Yeah, we're going to run them on June 13th through the June 19th.
But you're going to have to make sure you get there before they're all sold out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I know there's lots of great grill covers as well.
Yeah, we have some Collegiate grill covers. We're going to run those for $19.99, and they're 59 inches by 42 inches by 19 inches, so they fit most grills. Another thing is the Collegiate spatulas. We're also going to be running those for $19.99, and they got a bottle opener on the end of them.
And all different kinds of teams I see here. So sure to find the favorite for your dad, right?
Yeah.
And same thing with the grill covers as well. Are there lots of different ones to choose from?
Just the Texas schools is all we have on those right now.
And of course you have the Longhorns there and Texas Tech here as well. And then what about the level here?
The level, it comes with a case, and we're going to be running that for $14.79.
Wow.
It's a good deal. It's normally $39.99, so it's a really good deal. And then there's some hand tools there. It's a little combo pack with some channel locks and vice grips and a screwdriver. And we're going to be running those for $16.99.
$16.99. And you said, like you said, a lot of this stuff, though, really great deals that are going to be taking place the closer we get to Father's Day here. So is that why these are being slashed down for Father's Day?
Yes, it's for Father's Day. These are things that would be easy gift ideas for somebody to come in and buy their dad.
What do you find to be some of the more popular things right now? Like, what do you think is going to go fast? Do you anticipate?
I think the grill, the tabletop grill, and the thermometer, they're pretty good sellers, and that's a good price on both of them.
I know. I'm thinking some of these are great gift ideas too. So anything else that you can tell us maybe that's at the store that, you know, some other good ideas that people can come in and shop for?
We're gonna have like all of our furniture. So if your dad needs a new recliner, we'll have all of our furniture 20% off. And then our building packages, our mini barns, our decks, our pole barns, house packages, we're going to put all that stuff at 20% off too.
And again, that all kicks off on the 13th, correct?
The 13th of June, yes ma'am.
Keep that in mind. I know there's a great history with that too, and family-owned business, correct?
Yes ma'am. They've been in business since 1917. I believe we're on our 5th generation of owners now. And
that's pretty cool.
It's a good place to work.
Or is there been anything that you would say that you would pick out here, you know, being a man and picking out some of the great things or other things at the store? Your eyes on this,
most guys like power tools.
So, you know, maybe that's the more expensive price range, but hey, we talked about siblings maybe teaming up, getting together, and going in on a big gift for Dad then, huh? Is this a good buy, you were saying, for what it normally is?
It's normally $110, and it's marked down to $89.99, so it's a good deal.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate all of these tips and advice that you have for us come Father's Day, and again, that's at Sutherlands, and tell everyone where you're located as well.
1401 Southwest Parkway.
And the 13th, again, this all kicks off just in time for Father's Day. So if you want to take a look at these ideas, again, all you have to do, of course, head to our website, newschannel6now.com. We're going to put the entire show on there for you. So we're making Father's Day easy here for the handyman, like we mentioned, for the tech dad, and we still have a chance to look at the sports dad as well, which, you know, you can take some of these ideas too. I know there's something in every segment that you can just bring all together. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more.